I see I even made the live for the wrong date. Thinking that I'm making it for the 4th at 11 p.m. and I made it for the 5th at 11 p.m. I will not be live on no Easter Sunday at 11:30 p.m. But I did want to come and tell y'all what happened today. So, listen. I'm going to try to make this long story short, okay? So, yesterday I was supposed to go live about Tawan Adar, right? And then I kept on rescheduling the live and pushing it back, pushing it back. So I pushed it back, but then I fell asleep. Gave the kids a bath. Long story, long story. Gave the kids a bath and fell asleep. So what happened was, okay, I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning and I did a live. The live was by link only. I might make it public. I might not because I had some pretty candid conversation in that live stream. I haven't gone back to listen to it, but if I go back and listen to it, I might make it public for everyone because I did have, it was some good topics in there. I have found out I guess earlier that day, yesterday, that me and Bam were being accused for being for trolling in Sakina's chat. Then Miss Tawan was trying to put it off on us, right? So I did a live, just talk some shit. I talked a lot of shit in that live though. I'm not even gonna lie. I talked a lot of shit in that live. But anywho, it's still on link only. And it was interesting because there was nobody in the chat, nobody in the bushes, and I just let loose. But let me tell y'all about today, okay? Because I was supposed to go live at 10 p.m., first 7 p.m., and then I switched it to 10 p.m. Now, my day started off this morning um, at 8 a.m. because we had a big Easter egg hunt that started at 10 o'clock. So I had to get the kids ready, get on to the Easter egg hunt and everything. But it was in the back of my mind because my grandson had hurt his finger. See, I didn't know that he had hurt his finger until, well, he was with his uncle Thursday night and he slammed his finger in the car door. And they didn't tell me about it. When he came here Friday, he said, "Look." And I looked at his finger and his fingernail was black. Okay. It was black. And I was like, "What the hell happened? Like, what happened to your finger?" He was like, "I slammed it in the car door, but it's okay. It feels okay." I was like, "No, it looks so bad. Y'all, it looks so bad to me." I said, "You're going to lose your fingernail. Like, this is crazy." But he was bending it and moving it and everything, right? And I'm like, "No, that just doesn't look right." So this was Friday. This was Good Friday. This was Friday, but this was in I think he got here about, he didn't come early. I don't even know what time he got here because it's hard keeping. Anywho, I don't think he got here early. So we had an Easter egg hunt. He had to get here before 3 because the Easter egg hunt that we had was at 4 o'clock Friday. He got here about an hour before the Easter egg hunt. He went to that Easter egg hunt. He did fine. Did just fine. Fine. Picking up eggs and everything, running around. Saturday rolls around, which is today. Today rolls around. And he gets up, and I notice his whole hand is swollen. His whole hand. And I'm like, what in the world? Okay, hold on. What? Yeah, I know. It's bleeding. They had to drill a hole in it.
I know, it's bleeding a lot.
It's not bleeding through the thing, though.
It's gonna start.
No, it's not. I'm telling people what happened to you.
Can I say
So,
hi?
yeah, say hi.
Hi, guys.
Tell them what you did to your finger.
I slammed it in the car door on accident.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night. Love you.
Good night.
Okay. Okay. All right. So his hand was swollen, and I was like, that don't look right. But he was like, I'm fine, I'm fine. I'm telling you, I'm fine. I'm like, you know what? If things are not better, I'm gonna take you to the hospital. So we go to the Easter egg hunt. He's picking up eggs. I mean, but I'm watching him the whole time, right? And he was at one point at the Easter egg hunt, he was holding his hand up. Like he kept on holding his hand up like he was babying it. Like I don't know, it's like he was favoring that hand and that finger and stuff and trying to just use one hand and all. And I said, no, no, no. So we're at the Easter egg hunt. And I told everybody, I said, y'all, I'm gonna let him have their fun, but I want y'all to stay here with the other kids. I'm going to take him to the hospital. So this had to be about 3 o'clock today. Do y'all know he had surgery on his hand today? He had outpatient surgery on his hand today. All right. I took him to the hospital. They looked at his hand. They asked him what his pain level was. They said on a scale from 1 to 10, what is your pain level? This mofo said a 2. He said it's a 2. It's not that bad. Baby, they got him back there. They said, well, this nail, everything just the whole tip of his finger was black. I'm not playing with y'all. The whole tip of his finger, by the time we got to the hospital, the whole tip of his finger was black. And that, I'm thinking, I'm like, what the fuck? Like it almost looked like it was frostbitten or something. That's just how dark it had started getting, right? I was like, what the fuck is going on? So when we get to the hospital and everything, they rush us back to the back and everything. They looking at it. They said, are you sure it doesn't hurt any more than a 2? He was like, a 2. So the doctor says, can I touch it? And he was like, yeah. The doctor touched it and he screamed like, ah! The doctor was like, that's not a 2. He was like, well, you didn't say if you touched it, did it hurt? You asked me what my pain level was. As long as I don't bend it, it doesn't hurt. If I don't move it, it doesn't hurt. He said all of these things. If I don't do this, it doesn't hurt. So they took him back. We went back. He got x-rays, y'all. His finger is fractured in 3 places. Fractured in 3 places. And he did 2 Easter egg hunts and a kiddie party with bounce houses and everything. Horseback riding. He held the reins. And he had a fractured finger, fractured in 2 places. And then what was so crazy about it was the reason it had turned black was because he had a huge hematoma under his nail that had extended down his finger. It extended down his finger. So they had to numb his hand, his whole hand. They had to numb his whole hand. He was screaming louder than anything about that. So they had to numb his hand and they drilled holes in his fingernail and in the tip of his finger. I shit you not. They drilled holes in his fingernail and in the tip of his finger and squoze the blood out of it. They said that if they hadn't have done that, his hand was crushed, the way that his finger was crushed, that the hematoma would have called, it was cutting off the circulation. So they said that he could have lost his finger. He could have lost his finger. They said if you would have waited a couple of more days, we might have had to cut the tip of his finger off. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. I'm calling my daughter. I'm calling his dad. I'm calling his grandfather. Everybody was like, what the fuck? Like everybody was blown away that this boy done all of this stuff with fractures in his fingers and a hematoma that could have caused him to lose his damn finger. So listen, that was my day. It started off, the kids having fun. And and then it ended up with me in the emergency room until just about an hour and a half ago. I think I got home about an hour and a half ago, and he has this, you know, little finger brace on his hand and everything. And you heard him. He came in here. He says he's fine. He was like, I'm fine now. The pressure is, oh my God. And you know what's so crazy about it? What's so crazy about it is just how amazing the body is, how amazing our body is. Because I would have thought, like, okay, his finger looked black. It looked like his nail is about to come off right now. It was just so disgusting looking. So when he when they squoze the blood out of it and stuff, and after a while, us sitting in the hospital and stuff, and I'm looking at him, his whole finger started to turn pink again. The nail, you could see the pink up under his nail again now. It's just so amazing how our bodies just kind of just heal. I was just so listen, that was my day. And listen, so I changed my live about Tawanda until Monday. I'm not doing any YouTube. I ain't watched nothing today, nothing on YouTube. So I'm behind. And I wanted to let y'all know that I'm behind. I'm gonna work on some videos and yeah. He said nothing gonna stop exactly, boss lady. He said what nothing gonna stop him from that fun. And listen, what's so crazy about it? I'm gonna put the video up because when we were watching it, because everybody, his grandfather came down to the hospital. Um, my daughter, his father, everybody, once they found out, okay, this is kind of serious, like, it ain't just no little banged up finger. Like, this is kind of serious. So, we are all looking at the videos and stuff from the Easter egg hunt. This boy with a hurt finger was running around getting eggs for his little cousins that wasn't running fast enough or picking stuff up fast enough. And then I got a little clip of a video of him carrying his basket full of Easter eggs and his little cousins' little bags and stuff. It was so heartwarming. And then everybody was like, and he was doing that with a fractured finger. I was like, yes. Y'all, it's just so, you look around and you think like how blessed you are. My daughter, she feels so guilty. She was like, I didn't even know it was that bad. His grandfather, they were like, I didn't know it was that bad. Like, it didn't, when it first happened, they said he screamed. Of course, he cried and stuff, but he didn't cry for long. And they said it didn't seem like it was that bad, but he was with me. So it was getting blacker and blacker and bigger and blacker. And I was like, no, it's something wrong. So that was the day. That was our day. And I just want to let y'all know that I ain't forgot about y'all. And listen, I want to say, listen, people was texting me, a few people like, what happened? Where you at? You going live? So I rescheduled the live until Monday. I will do the Tawanda live. That's Tawanda on the thumbnail, y'all. But so hey everybody in the chat. Hey Looney, how you doing? So okay. Okay, so I got the new number. Oh, thank you. So yeah, thank you for the prayers. Thank you, Bushes. I love y'all. So that's what I really came here to tell y'all. And last night, y'all, I did that live and there was nobody in the chat, nobody in the bushes. I said, I just want to know how I feel to be dead girl for a minute. Nobody in the chat, And I was just thinking like how blessed and fortunate I am. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't acting like he was in a lot of pain, but it was just something about it in the way that it was looking. They just told me, girl, look, no, you can't, you gotta you gotta force him to leave all of this fun. And I had to force him, like, no, you getting your ass in this car and we're going to the hospital. I don't care what you say. I don't care about your crying. I don't care about your moaning. He was so mad at me. He did not want to leave that damn Easter egg hunt and them little party and stuff. But listen, he has his finger today and he's gonna have his finger because he got follow-up appointments and everything. So that's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say. God is good. You know what I'm saying? God is good. And I think that's all I wanted to say. But anywho, mm, I thank y'all so much for the support. Thank y'all for the prayers. Like I said, I'll be back Monday to do my live about Tawanda. We got a lot to talk about because I I want to say to her, how dare you? How dare you sit and like point the finger at myself and Bam for something that you did in a chat that didn't have anything to do with us? And it reminded me of that whole Paradise thing when y'all had them panels and shit, and y'all was calling me Paradise, and then you and the other lady, I'm talking about Vaginosis, and the other lady started coming at me because of what another content creator was doing to them that didn't have anything to do with me. And what made it so ironic, what makes all of this so ironic, and I have to say, because I'm off of Baby UP, he fine, his finger gonna be fine. But I just wanted to tell y'all that what blows me about these people is that they have the nerve to come on this motherfucker and say, why would I troll you when I say shit with my chest? Every fucking thing I say with my chest on my channel, fearlessly, with motherfuckers, and I don't have to have a motherfucking team of motherfuckers that's gonna dox and stalk people for me. I don't have to have a panel of 10 people piling up on motherfuckers. I don't have to have people running behind the scenes doxing and doing all of that fuck shit. That's y'all. So why would I have to do it? If I'm gonna sit on my channel and say whatever the fuck I want to say with my chest, why would I have to do it? And how can I be everywhere at all times? It's like y'all sit up and y'all claim yourself exonerated from stuff or free and clear of everything. I don't do this because I said I didn't know. Bitch, you did it. You did it. You did it. And I don't give a fuck if nobody else wants to say it. You did it. And I'm going to say to you too, Vonnie, how dare you? How dare you come outside swinging for Tawanda and saying nobody should accuse her of this and that and nobody should say nothing to her when you did it to Amber. You did it to Amber. And then you demanded that Amber hit your link and prove to you. And who are you? Who are you? You demanded that Amber hit your link and prove to you that she wasn't slim. And I mean, you put on a whole shit show. A whole shit show. Then y'all put the woman's picture on y'all platforms and stuff and trying to comfort her and all of that stuff, and over a lie, over an assumption. And y'all do that shit over and over and over again. Don't have no fucking proof of anything. But you sit up and you drag people, you dox them, and you come for them based upon lies. How dare you, of all people, especially this time, especially when you just did that, what, a week ago to Amber? Less than a week. Y'all got a lot. And then the person, I'm thinking about you, Vaginosis. You are a person that never shows your face, never shows your environment, never shows anything about your fucking life, but you're always demanding everybody prove something to you. And you got this you got this hatred for Bam that you just need to let go. You need to let go of that shit. You done way more to that woman has ever done to you. I've witnessed it. You done said some of the most vile and disgusting things to her that I've never seen that girl talk about. You saying that, oh, you came for me and came for my this and came for my that. You didn't come for her mother. You didn't come for Pops. You didn't came for her womb. You didn't come for her vagina. I mean, everything. You've come at her with everything. And then you dare her to say something to you. Crazy work. crazy work. Listen, baby, I know I demand she go and stop sniffing too. Stop snorting. Birds of a feather snort together. Didn't Bam say the other day that YouTube caught a snort on Dead Girl shit? Fucking pigs. Rolling around in slop, expecting somebody to be afraid of you. Just crazy. How dare you say that about Mr. Wanda? Bitch, fuck you and Mr. Wanda. Shit, why they scared of neither one of y'all? None of y'all. Honestly, the fuck you gonna do? Nothing. But run your D suckers. That's all. Anywho, the Snorty sisters. Exactly. Exactly. Plus, tonight I need to catch up. I need to do this video for y'all. I'm gonna put it out. Nah, I guess maybe I'll put some of the stuff about. I'm gonna put the video of some Easter stuff because just trying to have a pleasant day tomorrow. But I was just like, and that's kind of what I was talking about in my live when I went live at 2:00 in the morning because I couldn't sleep. And I was some worried about my grandson at that time. And I had fell asleep and then I woke back up and I couldn't go back to sleep. But baby, I'm gonna sleep good tonight. So snort along to get along. That's all they do. Baby, I can't wait for this shit. All of this shit is like you could see it just be just dumb shit. Just dumb shit. I need to catch up though. It's all stupid. It's all dumb. I can't with these people. I can't. So listen, y'all, I'm not gonna be here long. I only wanted to come in and say hey to y'all and let y'all know that I will be live Monday. You know, it was good reason that I wasn't live these last couple of days. And then the other thing is this. I guess I can't go live when I have my grandkids now because they're all loud, and unless I go live after they go to sleep or something, but I find that there is no place in my house where you can't hear like them calling names or saying things, and because they'd be so loud, and I refuse to demand that a group of kids sit down, watch television or play some damn video games while I'm on damn live stream. No, you gonna be kids, you gonna be children, you gonna run around the house, you gonna make noise, and you're gonna have fun. That's what life is all about. That's what children's lives are all about. You know what I'm saying? So you said, oh, just thought about something. We have this 10th. Y'all had 1,000 egg hunt. It's a 90% chance of rain. So listen, Spencer, the egg hunt that we went on today, they said they put down over 4,200 eggs. I shit you not. You couldn't even walk without like literally stepping on an egg. It was so many eggs out there, and you didn't really have to hunt for them. They were just all over the damn ground. But the kids had so much fun. They did. And this is what, life is all about, watching the kids and having fun. And it rained today too. It was a gloomy day, but it still was a good day. So it was a good day. But I'm gonna put some video up and I'll let y'all see a little bit of it. I can't show, y'all know my other kids, they don't want their children's faces on two of my other grandchildren outside of Baby UP, they have YouTube channels. And my kids don't want any of their children's faces, because of the dick drawing and the doxing and the stalking of the kids and stuff. They don't want their names or their faces on the channel because they know that these weirdos gonna come after them and stuff. And it's certain members of my family that don't have the restraint that others have, and they like, look, if my kid get put up there, I'm coming outside. So it's kind of like I'm gonna respect that. So when I put up video and stuff, I try to have faces and keep faces and stuff out. So y'all understand that. And I am going to get my booty out of. Yeah, he said he was scared. I sent the, and I'm gonna send y'all. I'm gonna put a video of baby UP. He was petting the chickens and stuff. Um, at the Easter egg hunt. So listen, y'all, I'm about to get my booty up out of here. And yeah, I am Mika. I am. I ain't gonna give them nobody. They gonna find. They probably gonna end up finding them anyway, because that's what they do. I don't hand my family over to them weirdos. Them weirdos go out and look for them. Fucking weirdos, creepy motherfuckers. It's gonna happen again too, because I know they just waiting. That they cannot get in my head. So what they're going to do is go after my children. That's all they do. My children and grandchildren. They're gonna have something to say about this damn live stream and my damn grandson and his damn finger. We all know how they do it. So listen, y'all. I am going to get my booty out of here for real. I'm going to get me some good sleep tonight because I got to get up early. And y'all have a happy Easter, okay? Have a happy Easter. Came early this year. I'm out, okay? He said, Brady. Yeah, I ain't say much of anything, Bam. I was just letting y'all know what happened with Baby UP. So listen, I'm gonna get the. I'll talk to y'all later because I'm gonna keep on saying I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get out of here. It was something that I wanted to say about Dead Girl though. I can't remember what it was. I cannot remember what it was. Wait a minute. Let me ask you what you're gonna say. Okay. Go.
You said it was gonna melt in the refrigerator. I said put it in the freezer.
It's in the refrigerator.
You gotta be kidding me.
No, I'm not kidding you. Okay, y'all. I'm out of here. I love you too, Spencer. I love you guys. Y'all have a blessed and beautiful rest of y'all night. I was gonna say something about Dead Girl, but I can't remember what I was gonna say. And Baby UP wants to say good night and goodbye to you guys.
Good night. Bye, guys.
Say have a happy Easter.
Have a happy Easter.
Okay, y'all. Y'all be blessed.